welcome to the 9th week of the CRL4 season. We have the All-Star Tag Team. In case you're confused, we will have each team is going to be two teams comprised of their best cars. So as you can see, we have Grant and Kian versus Ermine and Lane. So we're going to kick things off with Surge versus Propulsion here. Now, unfortunately, the scoreboards are not going to match up entirely with which lane is which, but we're going to start with Propulsion versus Surge. Surge is going to score that first point for Grant and Kian, but as you can tell, they're not exactly matching. But so yeah, we're going to have Matt versus Stego here. Stego from Lane, Matt from Kian, and Stego's going to get the win this time, so unfortunate for Grant. So Grant is 6-2, looking to go 7-2, and I believe Kian is like 2-6, 2-6, I think. So these guys are searching for a good win. Ermine and Lane, I don't even think they would want to win at this point. I mean, I don't even think they watch it, but they're competing for a high draft pick right now, and Grant and Kian are gonna win it with Emu. So I think Grant contributed 2/3 of that win there. Kian obviously contributed that 1/3, so they worked together pretty well there. Made a good tag team. Next up, we're going to have Colin and Luke versus Brennan, Chrisman, and Landon. This is really weird. Two teams of divisional rivals. Obviously, Brennan, Chrisman, and Landon did not pick each other, but Colin picked Luke, despite their rivalry. Porto versus X4, Porto in lane 2, X4 in lane 4. But, I mean, Colin and Luke are going to score a point there, but these guys are competing for a higher playoff seed, and they're teaming up. So, I mean, in a game where you're probably going to want to team up with the team that's playing your opponent, Colin picked to be with Luke. So if they win this, they're still going to be tied. They're both tied at 5-3. But strange tactics, but okay. Score's tied up now. Burgermobile is going to tie it up. Burgermobile is a very good car. Sleeper pool. Bill is going to score for Colin and Luke 2-1. Let's see what will happen here. We're going to have Submersible versus Blue. Submersible coming from Luke. Blue coming from Landon. I mean, you have Colin and Luke from Campbelltown Division and Brennan Chrisman and Landon from Wheatstone. I mean, Brennan Chrisman's just dragging Landon to the grave that is no playoffs and a not-so-good draft pick either if he's in the middle of the pack. So Colin and Luke are going to win. They're going to advance to 6-3 as well. Abby and Peyton versus Brendan Monahan and Blake. Abby's playing her divisional rival, Brendan Monahan, who were working together in week 4 to get Abby her first win of the season. Mariachi for Abby and Peyton will score the first point. But Abby has been on a roll recently. Ever since she went on that 3-game losing streak. She went 0-3, then got her first win in the squad skirmish. Went 1-3, and only has lost once since then, and that's been to arguably the best team in the league, Isaac Krupko, at 7-1. So this has been all but Brendan Monahan and Blake right here. Abby and Peyton have been cooking up. Let's see if Converse can finish it off against Cyan. Jester and Cyan are the same model but different colors. So Abby and Peyton are going to get the win. Peyton's going to advance to 3 wins, and Abby is going to be over .50 winning percentage with a 5-4 record now. Now, this is an interesting matchup here. Drew and Isaac versus Emily and Alex. 4 just big teams. Drew and Isaac are 7-1. Locomotive versus Sahara. Emily coming off a bye week. And Alex coming off a huge upset win over Isaac last week. So this is like a revenge matchup for Isaac. And this is a matchup for Emily to maintain control of this division here. Because if she loses this, Grant's going to get the control of the division. Emily's no longer going to be the number 1 seed. But they were fighting off good with a first win from Sahara, but Neon is unable to beat Magnum. Magnum is one of the best cars in the CRL, so you can't really blame him. But Ace versus Falcon. Let's see what happens here. Falcon is pretty fast, but not faster than Ace. I mean, this team set up by Drew and Isaac is essentially a super team. I mean, we should be glad that this isn't an actual team, but I don't think you're going to want to run into either of these teams in the playoffs, but Alex is going to have to. Emily's obviously going to not have to worry about these two in the playoffs, only if she sees them in the finals. But Drew and Isaac going to get a win. Emily's going to lose control of Mount Gretna, but still, none the worry. She is 6-3, so it's still not a bad position to be in. So Isaac and Drew advance to 8-1 though. And here's another one of our Northern Conference juggernauts, Ashland Valley. This is her first season in CRL. She's been phenomenal this season. She's teaming up with the CRL3 champion, Caleb Morrissey, and the Bens are going up against these two. So True Blue is going to beat Clockwork. I didn't think that was possible. We thought Clockwork was faster than True Blue. I believe Clockwork beat True Blue last season at least once, but we're going to see Yellow Shy Guy versus Blanco here. Blanco's been delivering for Caleb, and so far it's been all Caleb. Next up is going to be Ashland's 3 cards. Let's see if Caleb has delivered a good alley-oop for Ashland to finish things off against this team. I mean, Caleb just beat Ben Roth, I think, 2 weeks ago, and he's going to get another win over Ben Roth. I mean, if they could see each other in the finals, if possible, Caleb has a chance to go 3-0 against Ben Roth, and is currently 3-0 against just Ben's in general. So impressive for him. But next up we have Braden and Parker versus Micah and Connor. 4 very interesting teams. Braden and Parker have both this is both their 9th race of their 10th race of the season. Both of them have seen doubleheaders. But no, Parker has seen a bye though. So Parker is still behind. He is currently 4-4. This will be his 5th win if he gets this. So far, it has been Micah and Connor with a win from, I believe, Flamebit. So, but yeah, Micah has been fighting for his playoff spot. Connor has been unwinning. Micah obviously didn't choose Connor, but Braden chose Parker, which forced Micah to that predicament. Braden and Parker can go up 2. Let's see what happens. We're going to see Rex versus Flamepit here. Let's see what will happen. This is crucial for all of these teams right now, and that is going to be a win for Braden and Parker. That was a much-needed win. Braden lost last week to Alex. Parker was on bye. Mike is going to lose. I believe he's on like a 3-game losing streak, and Connor is on the longest losing streak. As you can tell, he is 8-game losing streak. So Ben Roth is going to maintain control of Wheatstone. I mean, he's 6 wins over 3 wins. He's probably going to clinch that pretty soon. He might be the first team to clinch a division. Grant recontrols the Mount Gretna division after a frustrating divisional loss to Emily. They might see each other again. This isn't the last we'll see of that rivalry. Isaac Krupko maintains his control with an impressive 8-1 record. Braden Bayshore not too far behind, 6-4. Peyton hoping to make that 6th seed appearance. Obviously, it has to make something happen against Alex. But I guess we'll see. Caleb maintains control over Campbelltown. Colin and Luke are tied, and Micah is just falling behind. It's also looking for that 6th seed. East Springbrook, Ashland, and Drew are still neck and neck. All it takes is one slip up there, but they're going to play each other in week 14, the very last week, and Parker maintains control of that division. Obviously, that is a very poverty division. Whoever wins that division is basically going to come in, and they're going to be the number 3 seed most likely, and they're probably not going to be very rightful 3 seed. I mean, if Abby can't make it into the playoffs, that's going to be very disappointing because Abby has a similar record to that of Parker, and she is 3rd in her division, which is very different compared to number 1 in a division. But we'll have to see how things pan out. Obviously, there are still 5 more weeks left in this season, and we're getting closer and closer to the playoffs. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great night.